There's a helicopter waiting for us on the roof. Keep your eyes on Mommy and Daddy, okay?
How do we know they're coming?
They're coming.
First, the bad news. Our planet has been hit by a zombie pandemic. Then, the good news. Brad Pitt's intrepid UN investigator is on the case and hunting a cure. The bad news. Time is running out. The good news. Brad Pitt. This, in summary, is World War Z.
Peter, did Brad Pitt convince you that he can save the world?
No, I don't think he could save himself. I certainly can't save this movie. I don't know what's gone wrong with this movie. Something has gone very wrong, though. It has become legendary and notorious for its agonising production history, rewrites and rehirings, the original and quite complex satirical novel being junked entirely in favour of a much more trad action thriller disaster movie, much more trad. The ending apparently junked and then junked and then junked again until finally we show up in this lab just outside Cardiff in the valleys, you know, well, not in the valleys, but
when all else fails,
Cardiff. Exactly. And we turn up and Brad has to confront, I don't want to give it away, some zombies in this setting with Peter Capaldi shows up and he has to say things like, oh my God, he's going to do this and oh my God, he's going to do that. I don't know what's gone wrong. It starts off very well, actually. The scene in Philadelphia at the very beginning, there's something very weird about that. They're in the car and they're in a traffic jam and then there's something's happened, they don't know what, and then they can see some form of urban disorder up ahead and you don't know what it is. And it's quite interesting. Yeah. It's quite interesting because you don't know what these people are. But then you find out what they are. They're zombies. Now, there is a debate to be had. How scary and interesting are zombies? I've never been entirely convinced. I thought Edgar Wright got it right with Shaun of the Dead when he played up the comedy aspect of them and the overtly satirical aspect of them, because I've never really took them seriously as scary things, to be honest with you.
They're satirical vessels, aren't they?
Yes.
Even when they're scary, like in Night of the Living Dead. There's a definite invitation to kind of think, this is us.
There is a long-standing, established tradition to read zombieism as satire, and I get that. What I don't get is the idea that they are quite exciting and interesting and wow. I don't get that in a way that I sort of get it with, I don't know, werewolves and vampires and all the rest of it. I get that. But there's something about zombies I sort of tune out a bit, really. There are some interesting things. I mean, Danny Boyle did zombies really well. He invented the idea of the zombie that can run, for example, which tipped the evolutionary balance of survival in the zombies. Yes,
forget the Olympics opening ceremony. He invented zombies.
The running zombie, yes. Well, it tipped the evolutionary balance in the zombies' favour, very, very famously. And this film is indebted to Mr. Boyle, as indeed we all are. It really was very boring after a while. It really didn't know where it was going and it was pretty dull.
Clear.
One ammo count and then you reload your match. Yes, sir.
The noise. Are they drawn to it?
Yeah. Sound draws them.
You fought any yet? Philly, Newark.
Good.
What about Houston, Lewis?
Baltimore.
Detroit?
Guys, I'll be honest with you. I don't know of any place back home that's doing very well.